Hey guys, I'm Papa Pete, back with another pickup video. It's been quite a while, but you know, things are a little bit more laid back during this pandemic. But I have found a way to pick up a few other video games, a few games from my Xbox collection from a different source than I normally do. Right here in Canada, I'm still getting some stuff by mail, the mail's still running, so I've picked up some great Xbox games to add to my collection. Can't wait to share them with you guys. Stick around.
Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. If you haven't grown up by the age of 50, you don't have to.
Alright guys, so like normal, I've got a special beer. This is a new kind of beer that I haven't tried before that I can't wait to share with you. It's from Think Brewing Company, which is in Harvey, New Brunswick, a small town between where I'm from and Fredericton, New Brunswick, up in that area. And it's a relatively new brewery. Very recently we saw on Facebook with everybody, the stay-at-home orders that we have in all the different provinces going on right now, it's getting more and more difficult for these businesses to keep going. So they offer something on Facebook where every Saturday they take a drive down through the area and you can order their beer ahead of time. It's an absolutely great idea. First time we saw it, we thought, well, you know, if they're going to drive right by anyway, they're not charging any delivery. We bought like 8 bottles. So they dropped it off this Saturday. It's just so nice to have it left right at your doorstep. We practice social distancing. The deal is you pay them by electronic money transfer, and then when they drop it off, they just set it on the porch, honk the horn, and away they go. So what a great thing. Think Brewing, and this one is Eureka ESB Extra Special Bitter, 6.1%. So let's check it out. This time as well, they left me a special glass in the box with all the beer. There was a glass there, so I was really appreciative of that because I love getting all the different glasses from the different microbreweries. Nice golden color. Perfect head on it. Let's try it out. Oh, that is nice. Think Brewing Company, Harvey, New Brunswick. Eureka Extra Special Bitter. Beautiful. So with the pandemic going on, you can't go out to the stores and buy games, so really it's looking online. And there's eBay and such, but I'm even having a hard time with eBay because remember, I'm in Canada, I can't even cross the border to go pick up parcels and such. So here I am, I gotta find another way to do it, and thankfully the market on Facebook in Canada is great. So I can't wait to open this box. It's a great size box right here. I think I got 6 games in here. Anyway, while I open it, what a great opportunity. Let's listen to a little bit of RGC. Right on. Here we go.
Rebel Gaming Club! Rebel Gaming Club! Rebel Gaming Club!
Alright, here we go. Don't forget as well, guys, you can listen to the entire concert. I show a little clip from the concert up in the corner here while I'm opening these boxes, but the entire concert, 45 minutes long from Too Many Games in 2018, is available to watch on my channel. So I'll put a link to it up above right here, right now, whatever side it goes on here, and check it out if you like the music. Like again, it's 45 minutes long, lots of great songs. I play clips from various ones, and it's just a lot of fun. What a great bunch of musicians and a great bunch of guys, okay? Bopper is an awesome singer, originally from the River City Rebels, and he's got that group going again now. But the RGC, when they do the video game music, I really love it. And yes, yours. You can get your copy by writing to the Bopper today. So anyway, let's look at the first game. Oh, look at this. Gladiator, Sword of Vengeance. This is a really interesting game. I hadn't seen it around really at all, and I was surprised when he had it. He said he had it in really good condition, and he does. And it's a sort of like a role-playing fighting game where the city of Rome has been taken over by another emperor who has murdered the old emperor, and he's insane, and he's starting to make all these bloody battles. And you have to, they want to tear down Rome and build a new city over it. And you're a gladiator who is the champion of the old emperor, and you die, and then you're brought back to life by the gods to get vengeance on him. And I'll tell you this though right now, It's a beat 'em up game, and it's bloody as blazes. It's kind of neat though, really. Definitely a mature game, but the graphics look really neat in it, and the storyline's really interesting. Gladiator, Sword of Vengeance. Oh, I've looked at this game a lot. Exclusive on the Xbox. It is Kingdom Under Fire, The Crusaders. Whoa! 500! This is my 500th game of my collection. I'm over halfway there. Great. What a great game to be 500 too. I just got the other one, which is Kingdom Under Fire Heroes, a couple months ago. So I've been looking at this, and really it's quite expensive someplace I look at it, and not very good condition. But he had this one, and he said, yeah, that is just mint, the manual. And he gave it to me for a really good deal. So I'm so happy to pick this up, and my 500th Xbox game. 500 games. Unbelievable. I can remember it was just a couple years ago. I had already picked up an Xbox, but I only had maybe 15, 20 games, and I hadn't been collecting very much for it, and I watched this video by that guy we all know, goddamn RGT. Damn you, RGT. He put out a list of 11 games that you should get for the original Xbox before they go up in price because they were going to become backwards compatible with the Xbox One. God damn you, RGT. And there were a lot of incredible games on that list. It was just before I went down to too many games, and I was talking to him down there. Of course, he's buddies with my son, and I managed to get those 11 games, and I've been picking up Xbox games ever since, trying to complete the collection. Kingdom Under Fire Crusaders, The Crusaders. I'm so happy to have it, and I really think it's a great game to be my number 500. A third-person, role-playing, squad-type fighting game, hack and slash, battle away, just a whole lot of fun. Kingdom Under Fire, The Crusaders. Right on, game number 500. Alright, the next game is Dead Man's Hand. Now, I saw this game originally. He had it on his list. I said, I don't have that game. I didn't know anything about it. I thought it was a card game, for Pete's sakes. Of course, Dead Man's Hand, right? It shows cards on the front. No, it's a first-person shooter set in the Old West, which is a lot more interesting than a card game, I'll tell you that. Now, he did tell me when I bought this one, he said it's not an expensive game. It did not have the manual with it, but I should be able to pick up the manual sometime. I'll find this game again somewhere. And for the few little bit that I'll pay for it, I'm more than happy to pick it up to add it to my collection right now. Because I had the opportunity amongst this group of games, once the shipping is paid for, like if I add a couple more games, no big deal. So just really happy to add that. And what I've watched of it looks like a really fun first-person shooter. Dead Man's Hand. Now here's one that I got the other day. I got part 2, but I didn't have part 1. X-Men Legends. And this is one of these battling, fighting, beat 'em up type games where it's got some role-playing elements. You build up your characters. It's a lot like the Marvel Universe series. Marvel Nemesis, where you're looking down over top of it. You have the different superheroes and such. I picked up X-Men Legends 2 a few weeks ago, and I just didn't have this one. Now this is the Platinum Hits version, which I don't have the regular black box version yet, but at the end of the day I'm probably going to want to get most, if not all, these gray versions as well, the Platinum Hits ones. So I was more than happy to pick this one up from him when he said it was in really, really good condition, which it is. So right on, X-Men Legends, the original game. Alright, we got a couple more games here. First one, Legacy of Kain Defiance. Again, it's a third-person, beat-em-up type adventure game, sort of a little bit of role-playing elements in it. And again, unfortunately, this one doesn't have the manual, but I think I'll be able to pick up the manual somewhere. It's a fairly common game, although I've seen it a few times. I just haven't picked it up when I probably should have. I think I saw it at Value Village one time, and I have no idea. I didn't get anything, so I didn't bother to pick it up and get it either. It was real busy or something like that. So I'm sort of upset that I did that, because I think that one had the manual. But at least I now have it in my collection. Legacy of Kain Defiance. Last but not least, this is the game that caught my eye. I always say that I'm trying to get the more rare, more expensive games into my collection as soon as I can. And this is one that I just have never seen just laying around. I did see it down at Too Many Games a few years ago, but I wasn't as interested at that time, and it was really friggin' expensive too. So I saw a game that this one come out of Edmonton, Alberta. Thank you, Brendan. Forgot to say that at the beginning. Not going to say his last name, but Brennan, thank you so much for all these games. I'm really happy. Did a great job shipping them. They got here in great time when you consider about all the issues in the world right now. Shipping is going to be slow. This wasn't really slow. It got here in a week or so, you know, so it came 3,000 miles for Pete's sake, so it's awesome. Anyway, back to this game. It doesn't have the manual, but I finally have a copy of the Guy Game. Infamous. Just an infamous game from Girls Gone Wild creator. That I don't even remember what this guy's name is, and who cares really. But they got themselves a lot of trouble with this because, you know, there were some people lying on their disclaimers. And, well, I mean, we all know the story behind this game. But the point of it is, in order to have a complete collection, yep, you got to have it. And I picked it up in Canada. I was really happy to do that through the mail because I've never seen it in one of the stores. And again, this one doesn't have the manual. I may get the manual or I may not. It's got a receipt in it for Pete's sakes. Oh, somebody got Stubbs the Zombie for $14.99. That's a pretty good deal. Anyway, another one of the heavy hitters of the Xbox collection added into my collection. I really got most of them now. There's still a few left that I have to get. But all in all, just really happy to add the God Game into my collection. I don't know if we're going to play the game or not. Maybe throw it in just for a few laughs. But anyway, the God Game. Well, guys, that's it for this round of pickups. I was really happy to pick a few games off from here in Canada on Facebook. And thanks again to Brendan for selling me these games and getting them shipped out here nice and safely. 500. I've hit over 500. So happy to get there. Now I'm actually at, 504. And the Guy Game, number 504. Heavy hitters, man, you got to get them when you get a chance. Anyway, guys, thanks for spending a little bit of time with me today. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time when I get some more pickups. Take care.
Pete, Papa Pete, the old ass game.